What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Devious Delta Studios channel. Today we are going to be talking about a brand new bass that I got, and also kind of just a story time, yapping a little bit, but we will get to that right after this intro. Alright guys, how's it going? So, a little bit of story time. Look at me, by the way that I dress, you can probably tell I'm into heavier metal music. Or maybe it's the band t-shirts that I wear, or the fact that, I always wear black. But anyway, I am into heavier music. And when I started getting into heavier music back around high school, I ended up picking up and wanting to learn bass because of one of my favorite bassists of all time, Paul Gray. And, RIP, Paul Gray. I ended up wanting to pick up bass because of him. And so because I wanted to pick up that, one of my friends at the time ended up gifting me his bass. And the bass that he gave me, if I can find a picture of it, I'll put it up on screen. If you don't see anything, I can't find a picture of it. I ended up getting into a metal band. And, we were a metal band pretty much in the sense of we played just in a garage. We didn't do any shows. We didn't do any touring or anything like that. We were supposed to play a show, but my friend at the time, who was the drummer, ended up backing out, and I guess he had something going on with his second band, which there's a long story about my history with him, but he dropped out right before the first show we were supposed to play, which was the spring fair in Los Banos. They have a May Day fair every, May. And we were supposed to play there. And yeah, he dropped out 2 weeks before. And because he was really the only person I knew in the band, I ended up dropping out as well. But I still played bass. And I kept the bass that my friend had given me for the next 5 or 6 years. And when I say I play bass, I'm very amateur. I am not a technical bass player. I do not know scales. I don't know F. I don't know B sharp. I don't know anything like that. I'm not a person who is musically inclined in that way. I just very much am I noodle around the guitar, and whatever sounds good sounds good. I don't know tuning. I'm not a person like that. And that very much still applies today. And then I ended up getting, for some reason, that bass got lost. And that bass ended up being, I don't know how it got lost, but it got destroyed. And another friend of mine gifted me, funny enough, another bass for my birthday. And I had that one for a little while. I'll put that one up on screen. I had that one for a little while, and you can actually see in the picture I have hair. And then he ended up taking it back, and for some reason, I don't remember what happened with it. He just took it back, and I never saw that bass again. And I ended up buying a Jackson bass, which, again, I will put that one up on screen, from Guitar Center. And I ended up having to sell it back to Guitar Center because, unfortunately, fell on some hard times and I needed gas money, which I have a whole issue with Guitar Center. The fact that I bought it for $250 and then immediately it depreciates in value, and then you turn around and when I try to give it back to you only 3 months later, pretty much in brand new condition, you want to tell me you're only going to give me $90? I have a whole thing about that. But I had that one for a while, and then I sold it back. And I started getting the itch to want to play bass again. And I didn't want to spend too much money. So I got a new bass. And when I say new, I mean new to me. This is a very much used bass guitar. I bought it for only $160 on Guitar Center, and I had it shipped to me. And you're going to see that right now. So yes, this is my brand new bass guitar. It is a ESP, the LTD B50 edition, which it actually says right here on the little fretboard here. But again, I'm not a person, like, I don't really know stuff about guitars. I'm very, like, rudimentary when it comes to playing, and, you know, in terms of actually playing, I'm more just and again, I don't have amps. I don't have, like, so I can't really hook this up to an amp and, like, show you how it sounds. This is just, I just barely bought this. And yeah, this is just fun for me. And I enjoy playing, and I'm just getting back into the swing of playing bass again. And maybe I will actually learn some, you know, I don't even know if this thing's fucking in tune, but I'm very much a finger player as well. Like, I never really learned how to do the pick method because for me, I think being able to just feel the string that I'm hitting and knowing, like, okay, I'm on the third, I'm on the fourth, I'm on whatever, I think that helps me with playing a little bit better. But you know, maybe I'll pick up picking. I don't really know. But this thing is this thing's nice. It feels really nice. But it's the only thing I have to say is I feel like it's a maybe I'm wrong. You know, it feels like it's a short scale bass. Like, it doesn't really feel like a full, like, long bass. Or maybe I'm just remembering the other ones wrong because I was much more, I don't know, I was younger, so maybe it looked... Don't take that out of context. I was going to say maybe it looked bigger, but don't take that out of context. But yeah, anyway, this is just a stupid little video I'm putting together of me just fucking around with my brand new bass. If you like the video, like it, give it a thumbs up or whatever. Give comments about, like, your favorite guitars or, you know, anything down in the comments. And I will see you in the next one.